and welcome back to the Worcester Senior Center Stay Connected programming on Channel 192. My name is Suki Lapin and I am the program coordinator at the Worcester Senior Center. Today I am standing in front of the mural created by artist G. Slick for Powwow Worcester named Smile at the Palladium at 261 Main Street in Worcester. Slick's LA hands have become a Los Angeles trademark and a major part of his modern work on his painting at the Palladium, which plays on the classic 1960s smiley face. The classic smiley dates back to 1963 in Worcester, Massachusetts, when graphic designer Harvey Ball was commissioned by State Mutual Life Assurance Company to create an image to boost staff morale. Worcester celebrates and commemorates this powerful, iconic image by declaring October as World Smile Day. For the past 20 years, the Worcester Historical Museum was proud to honor the legacy of Harvey Ball and his world-famous creation, Smiley Face, by hosting the Harvey Ball. The Harvey is presented annually to local community members whose commitments have made a difference in our amazing city. In honor of the 20th anniversary of the Harvey Ball, Worcester Historical Museum presented this year's 20 fabulous recipients. Here are just a few. The big three for keeping our city safe: City Manager Edward Augustus, Medical Director Michael Hirsch, and Mayor Joseph Petty. Judge Martha Grace, the Honorable Martha Grace, Satra Mitra, and the Worcester Women's Oral History Project. In honor of World Smile Day, please enjoy our program. Laugh for the health of it, creating healthy habits through laughter. Trevor Smith, Chief Happiness Officer of Blue Sky Consulting, a therapeutic recreation specialist and mental health practitioner, will use action-oriented laughter exercises to teach the viewing audience how to use laughter as a health and wellness activity. Laughter exercises consist of various action-oriented physical movement exercises, which will include stretching, chanting, clapping, and body movement. Keep smiling. This wonderful program was sponsored by Lutheran Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center, which is located in the heart of Worcester. Lutheran offers short-term and long-term care along with a 43-bed senior living, designated, renovated short-term care accommodations with the Center for Short-Term Rehabilitation, an expanded, renovated, fully equipped rehab therapy gym with a model apartment with kitchen as well as a full bathroom. Lutheran also has a memory care unit which is expanded and renovated along with the renovated day room, as well as a resident room. Lutheran offers a Namaste care room as well. The Lily Mansion at Lutheran is a 43-bed premier care home setting for older adults who desire to maintain independent lifestyles while they are receiving personal support services in a fully restored and renovated mansion setting. Lutheran is now able to offer outpatient rehabilitation services to the community and to those that reside within their rest home. Rehab services are available 7 days a week, Medicare and Medicaid certified as well as VA contracted. This year, 2020, marks the 100th year anniversary of Lutheran Rehabilitation. Congratulations to Lutheran on your 100th year anniversary. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay connected by watching the Worcester Senior Center Stay Connected programming on Channel 192.
All right, welcome. My name is Trevor Smith, and good afternoon to you. And I am a certified laughter leader. And what I'll be doing with you today, as a viewer, leading you through a 40-minute laughter yoga session, I think, which will be pretty cool. So what we're going to, first of all, I wanted to thank a couple folks. First of all, I want to thank the Worcester Senior Center for allowing me to come in here and do this wonderful program. And also I want to thank Lutheran Rehabilitation for underwriting and providing this funding for this program here this afternoon. So thank you to both those folks. So to give you a little background before we get into our main session, what you're getting into. So first of all, laughter yoga is a really unique concept, a mind-body exercise that combines what they call simulated laughter or fake laughter with deep breathing techniques, and which teaches us how to laugh without relying on humor or jokes. So it's a pretty simple idea of how we laugh and all the health benefits, which I'll be talking about here in a little bit. Also, I wanted to mention to you, as we go into this session, how important laughter is as well, and also how there's been studies that say, based on doing laughter yoga exercises, how our body does not know the difference between real or fake laughter. And there have been studies around that, actually. So we get the same health benefits, whether it's real or simulated, which is pretty cool. It really is, yeah. Also, what I'll be doing, I'll be going through laughter yoga exercises with you in the whole program, but also I want to teach you a concept that's also taught in what they call laughter clubs, which I'll go into a little bit later. And so I'll using the whole concept around laughter clubs to get you energized, de-stressed, and laughing. And again, all without using comedy or jokes. So pretty cool, huh? So we're going to start off by, I want to go over actually 4 steps that we'll be focusing on during our session today. So the first step, it will be chanting and clapping, which we'll do here in a few moments. And the second step will be laughter yoga breathing, because breathing is really important, especially when you laugh. And we'll talk about more about that. And the third one is childlike playfulness. And so that's pretty self-explanatory how that goes. And also with that step, I also want you to think about, to be as silly as you want to be while watching this with me and going through all these exercises and the active things we'll be doing here together. All right, and have fun with this. Pull your hair down and have some fun with this. Okay. And the last step, number 4, is laughter exercises, which is the main part of the program, part of the session we're doing here. Okay, so that's the kind of what the focus will be. So we're going to start off like I usually do for every laughter yoga session with a warm-up, and we're going to do some stretching. So we're going to move around, move our body, our arms around a little bit, and we're going to do this. So this is how it goes. This is our first thing we're going to do here together. And so we're going to put our arms together like this, or raise our arms, I should say, and go like this. And we go and breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, we'll do it again. We're going to breathe in. So up, 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 up. Breathe out. Okay, you feel so good. I feel great already. I'm sure you do too. So we're going to do it one more time. And when we do the next one, or this next round, when we let go, we're going to laugh. Rather than breathe out, we're going to laugh. Okay, so here we go. Breathe in, up, 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 and breathe out, and we're going to laugh. Okay, so that gets them in a laughing mood. It gets us really involved in a laughing mood, and listens up, relaxes it a little bit here. It really does. All right. So good. So we did that. We did the stretching out a little bit and the breathing, and we feel a little better already. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little exercise. What is it? Kind of like a mantra, a laughter yoga mantra. And we're going to do a little clapping right now. And we're going to put our hands together like this, because one of the reasons we do this is we put our fingertips together with our hands, and it helps with our acupuncture points, because that stimulates our body and gets us moving and simulates our activity throughout our body. Okay, so this is how we do it. And as we do it, we're going to do a little clapping. So we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, I didn't do that right. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to do like that. And now what we're going to do, since we did the little clapping, we're going to take it into the next level. And that is, we're going to do the clapping. Okay, so here it goes. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 Okay, good. So we're in the mood now, okay? And there's another part, and when we do that, when we hear the ho, 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 ha, 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 so in between exercises, you'll hear that. Kind of way it keeps our group together, or viewership together, I should say. and this helps us, to have a focus and keeps us on the right track. And there's another thing I do also. This is kind of like what they call a positive affirmation, and I use this too when we kind of move on to the next exercise. And this is called very good, yay. So I'll show how we do that. Here we go. Very good, yay. Okay, so that's what we do also. And that's kind of, as I said a few seconds ago, a positive affirmation, which creates joy and happiness in all of us. Okay, it brings up all those emotions when we do that. Okay, okay. So what we're going to do now, we did this our little warm up, and now we're going to do our first exercise. And this is called the greetings laugh. Okay, so pretend you're going to greet somebody. And how we're going to do this, rather than greet somebody, we're going to say hello. And as we do that, we're going to laugh. Okay, so we go like this. Hello. 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 Oh, hi. Hello. Oh, hi over there. Woo. Woo. Now we're going to shake somebody's hand, okay? Woo. Oh, and go like this too if you want. Woo, thank you. Nice to meet you. Woo. Okay, now we're going to do very good, yay. Okay, so that's how we end that one. Okay, so that's our first one. So how do you feel? I'm sure you feel pretty good so far. I know I do. And also I want to mention to you, I forgot to mention earlier, when we laugh as a group, when we're laughing through these exercises, it's really important to remember how to laugh. And one of the ways we do that is through our diaphragm, through our stomach. And idea of laughing like this. As it comes through the stomach, okay? Not through the throat. People kind of get that confused sometimes. And we laugh, as we laugh here and go, ooh, excuse me. Like a true belly laugh, okay? Come right from the stomach like that, okay? That's something you remember as we go along here. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, if you have a medical condition or a health issue and you don't feel well, or you don't feel up to doing any of these exercises, that's okay. You can still participate by watching. You get a lot of benefit just from watching this. Okay, so no pressure around that. Okay, it's all voluntary. All right, so on to our next one. And this is called the argument laugh. One of my favorites. And like a little child, everybody scold you, or your mother scolded you, or somebody, you did something wrong. So we're going to go like this. You go in front of somebody, or in front of whoever, wherever you are right now, and go like this. You go, woo, 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 woo. Woo! 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 ho, 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 ha, 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 ho, 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 ha, 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 ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. Woo! Excellent. Okay, just watch our breathing here. We're going to just take our time, too, as we go through these exercises. Because we're, we have to watch our breathing and our energy level, and we don't want to get too exhausted. We don't. So the next one we're going to do, this is called, this is my another favorite. This is called the Milkshake Laugh, okay? So just remember what your favorite milkshake is. If it's vanilla, if it's chocolate, strawberry, mocha. I like mocha. One of my favorite. So yeah, so whatever flavor milkshake you like, we're going to pretend to make a milkshake together here. Because also the part we do here with these exercises is being creative too. So we can have a lot of fun with this, okay? So let's go for it here. So, so you have a glass of milk in one hand, like this, and a glass of milk in this hand. And we're going to make a milkshake. So this is how it goes. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. So also we're going to add something to this as well. So as we do making the milkshake, if you don't like the milkshake, you could do something like this. Or be really silly, you could just throw a milkshake at somebody, like that. Something like that. Okay, so here we go. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, woo. Having too much fun here. Whoop, whoop, woo. One more time. Whoop, whoop, woo. Ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. Very good, very good. Yay! Excellent. How do you feel so far? Good, yeah? So let's take a deep breath. Let's relax. We're going to do a little kind of a lower energy exercise right now. And this is called, actually this is a really fun one. This is called the Shampoo Laugh. Okay? Pretend you're in the shower, have shampoo in your hair, if you have hair. And you're just kind of putting the shampoo through your hair and getting ready for your day or whatever you may be doing when you're taking a shower, what your next thing is. And as we do our hair like this, we start to laugh because it's funny sometimes to put shampoo in your hair. It really is. I think it's funny. So as we do this, we're going to start to laugh. So we go, woo. 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 Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. 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 Woo. Excellent, excellent. Okay, take another deep breath. Let's relax. Also, I want to mention to you as we're kind of just catching our breath here a little bit. Actually, there's some other studies out there recently that I thought I want to share with you is if you laugh 100 times a day, I don't know anybody out there laughs 100 times a day, that is equal to 15 minutes on an exercise bike or 10 minutes on a treadmill. So it's unbelievable, It's like going to the gym. It really is. It's really amazing how that works. So remember that next time you go to the gym. what a great activity, cardiovascular exercise, laughter is, or laughter yoga is. It's really amazing. It really is. Okay, so on that note, we're going to move on to our next thing. And this is called, I'm going to call this one. Okay, this is called Slap on the Knee Laugh. Okay? Pretend you just hear a joke or something that you just can't contain yourself. It's just so funny, I mean, we've all had that experience, or something that's so funny, you can't contain yourself. So we're going to do this. We're going to slap our knees like this, Woo! 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 That was so funny. Woo! Woo! Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. 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 Woo! Excellent. Take another deep breath. So we're going to do one more right now, and then we're going to move on to our next part of the session. I'm going to fill in, do a few minutes talking about different things around laughter yoga. Okay, so we pace ourselves a little bit. So this one is called this is the last one we're going to do before we take our little kind of a interlude here. This is called the cell phone laugh. Okay, so it's like we all have cell phones these days. So pretend you're on the cell phone and you're walking around, and all of a sudden, somebody laughs, or it's just a joke or something that makes you laugh. So you go, ooh, ooh. 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 Oh, yes, that's funny. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Very good, very good. Yay! Excellent. So how do you feel? Just kind of measure how you're feeling right now. Are you relaxed? Are you exhausted? Just kind of measure how you're feeling. Activity level. How's your activity level? Your mental status right now. You think you're crazy, maybe? All right, and that's why we do it here, like this. Okay, so we're going to do a little interlude right now. Let's kind of fill you in some other things about laughter yoga. Let's give you a little history briefly. Laughter yoga was started in 1995, or the mid-90s, it was 95, by an Indian doctor named Madan Kataria. And he had this great idea. First of all, he was doing an article for a health magazine around the benefits of laughter. So as he was doing his research, he was saying to himself, I'm doing all this great research, but I'm not putting it into practice. So one day what he did was he went out, he got a group of friends of his, including his personal physician, and they went down to a local park right near his medical office. And what he did was, originally what they did, they started doing jokes. But what happens when you start doing jokes after a while? You run out of jokes, or they get really bad, or really offensive. So what he did was, his group of 12, these 12 people or his friends, said to him, Dr. Kataria, you need to find a way to keep this group together. We can't do jokes all the time. So what he did, he went back to his office, medical office, and he did a little more research. And as I was saying earlier, he found that you get the same health benefits, whether it's real or simulated, or fake, I should say. So he had this idea of creating these exercises. He had a little background in amateur theater and improv comedy. So he used some of those skills to develop these exercises. So he brought these exercises back to his group of 12 at the local park. And pretty soon his group of 12 grew into a group of over 1,000 people. Pretty amazing. Really incredible. Now there are over 1,000 laughter clubs in India alone, and over 8,000 laughter clubs in 65 countries. That's incredible. It really is. It's really amazing. So that's a story about how laughter yoga really started. Also, there was another, you go a little further back, there was a gentleman named Dr. Norman Cousins who wrote a book called Anatomy of an Illness. And so during that, he was at that point, it was back in the mid-70s, or earlier than that, probably late 60s, I think it was, early 70s. He was on a business trip, and he got this terrible arthritic condition, and he just couldn't get better. He was trying all the medicines and therapies and everything under the sun. He just couldn't get better. So then he came up with an idea of kind of a unique kind of a recovery program, where he had mega doses of vitamin C, love, faith, and laughter, and that was what he did. And how he did it through laughter was he got these funny old movies, comedy movies like the Marx Brothers and Candid Camera and some other funny movies and TV shows like that. And he found out after watching these movies, even for 10 minutes, he would get at least 2 hours of pain-free sleep. And that created this book he wrote called Anatomy of an Illness. It was led to all kinds of research and around laughter and humor and everything else around that. And it's really incredible how that all kind of developed. So really amazing. Also, a couple other questions that are asked to me quite frequently is, how can anybody participate in a laughter yoga program or session? Absolutely. You don't have to, it was one of the wonderful things about this session, about laughter yoga, is the fact that anybody could participate. It could be adopted to any, ability level or, cognitive level, anything that, it's absolutely, it's very adoptable. So that's not a problem. And you don't have to be happy or have a good sense of humor to participate. I've run many sessions where there are people who don't have senses of humor. But after a while, when these folks, I had a lot of experiences with people who don't have a sense of humor at all. But once they do participate in these sessions, they develop a sense of humor. Their mood changes. It's really incredible how that works. So again, you don't need to have a good sense of humor or be happy even. You don't have to be a particularly happy person. Anybody can get to do this, okay? So another question is, do I look foolish? Should I feel self-conscious doing this? Or I might feel self-conscious doing this. And I say no, because we're all doing the same thing. We're all getting involved in doing laughter as a group. So we're all doing the same thing. So there's no chance that you'll feel silly. Another thing that's really important, especially when I do a session, is really creating a really positive, supportive environment where people feel open to have fun, to laugh, and to be as silly as they want. So that's important too to remember. Another question is, do I have to be in good shape to do this? No, you don't. Again, it's very adaptable. So I work with senior groups. I've worked with after-school programs, young kids. I've worked with businesses. So I work with all different kind of levels and different kind of venues, and it's very adaptable. It really is. So that's really important to point that out, okay, as you do this. And this is something also that you could do on your own as well at home, and maybe at some point virtually too with friends, which this is wonderful. I've done many virtual programs doing laughter yoga sessions, so that's important too. Okay, so I think I've kind of covered the questions for so far. I hope you feel good right now, and you're in a good space right now to just have some more fun around laughter yoga. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to do another exercise, and this is called the bow and arrow. This is bow and arrow laugh. Okay, so I have it make a little bow here, like this. I'm going to go. So this is how it goes. So I have an arrow, I have a bow with my arrow. I'm going to So like this. Go whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. One more time. Whoop, whoop. Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. 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 Woo! Excellent, excellent. Okay, have our breathing here. Relax a little bit. Take a deep breath. Okay. Okay, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Okay, so just kind of, just take our time here. And I promise you, as we end here at some point, when you finish this program, I'd be curious to know how well you sleep tonight. I think that there's also been studies that say that when you go through a laughter session, you sleep better. Okay, so I'd be really curious to see how you sleep tonight. Okay, yeah, so that'll be interesting to find that out. Yeah, so you might take a nap after this. That's very likely, it really is. So anyway, so we'll go on to our next exercise. And this is one, actually, I like this one. I like them all. This is called Follow the Leader Laugh. So you're just follow what I do, okay? I'm gonna do different movements here, okay? So I'm gonna start with this and go. Ooh. 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 Whoa! Whoa! Ooh! 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 Very good. Very good. Yay! Very good. Very good. Yay! Excellent. That's an exercise that's very easy to do at home, by the way. The Follow the Leader Laugh. That's a really great one to do at home. All right. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do another fun one. This is called the airplane laugh. So we're going to pretend right now that we're all going on the airplane together somewhere. You can go anywhere you want. It's a first-class ticket to anywhere you want to go. Okay? So it could be China, it could be Australia, it could be London, it could be Paris. That's a nice place to go. It could be Morocco, anywhere you want to go. So we're all getting ready to go on our airplane trip. So we're getting our seatbelt on like this, make sure it's on. We're in first class, and we can order anything we want. We can order champagne, we can order caviar, if you like that, all that. So, so here we go. We're going to sit down in our seats. We're getting ready to go. And we're going to go like this. We're going to go, when the plane is going to go up in the air, go like this. Ooh. 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 One more time. We're almost there. Ooh. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. 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 Very good. Very good. Yay! Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Take another deep breath. Also, right now, I want to briefly just state a couple things I forgot to mention earlier. Some of the wonderful benefits of laughter yoga. And one of the wonderful benefits that I like to focus on, it really builds a sense of community. Especially in laughter clubs, because when you're involved with a laughter club, it's kind of like what we're doing right here together right now. So you're really building a sense of community. And there's one laughter club in Laguna Beach, California, that meets every day on the beach at 7:30 in the morning. You can laugh about that, for sure. And I was out there at a conference some years ago, and I snuck away from the conference in California, right near Laguna Beach. And I got involved with this laughter club session on one morning. They were doing it. And it's fun. It's great. It's a whole different experience when you do it on the beach. So there's all these different laughter clubs that exist all around the world. There might be one near you. Anyway, yeah, and how important, so building a sense of community is really important. Making those connections with people. We need that more than ever right now. Another thing I've been doing, or that you could do as well, is create your own little laughter group online, virtually, on Zoom or whatever platform you use, and create it that way. Make that sense of community through laughter yoga virtually, for sure, and that's really important. To keep those social connections going. We really need that, and it's healthy too. It's very healthy. Some other benefits of laughter: it really helps. It boosts the immune system, which fights off diseases and infections. Also, there's another big one benefit is reduces stress. That's huge right now. It also improves our mood. A lot of people who I've worked with over the years in my different work in laughter yoga, they always say, it's really improved my mood. I feel so much better now. So that's important too. That's another wonderful benefit. It also reduces your heart rate and blood pressure as well. That's really important. And also it boosts your endorphins, which is kind of like your happy hormone drug that creates happiness, which is wonderful. Yeah, so there are so many. There really are. Another thing it does is it helps with your lung capacity too. You breathe better. And there's also some research out there that says it helps with your snoring too. It reduces your snoring. All those great benefits. It's really amazing. Okay, so we're moving on to our exercises again. I hope you feel good. Okay, we can take another deep breath in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, just move your arms a little bit. Just relax. We're kind of coming toward the end of our time here together. Not too soon, though. You can do this forever. Just relax and just move your arms around a little bit. So the next exercise we're going to do, this is called, this is what we're going to do. This is a really good one. This is called the bird watching laugh, okay? And pretend that you're out in the backyard. You have your binoculars like this, you're looking around, and all of a sudden, you see some birds. And if for some reason it just makes you laugh, or they do their own business somewhere, and it makes you laugh for some reason, okay? So you're looking around, and all of a sudden, it makes you see something that makes you laugh. So you go, woo. 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 Oh. Woo. 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 Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. Woo! Excellent, excellent. Again, take another breath. Let's relax. Let's relax. Just relax your body. Another thing I wanted to mention too, that in order to get the full benefit of laughter yoga, you have to laugh between 10 and 15 minutes at one time. So we've been doing that. I think we passed that quota today. So that's something to remember too. I mean, something you could do on your own with laughter buddies. I know a lot of people who kind of, like I was saying earlier, get online or get on the phone and laugh with their friends, for hopefully for 10 minutes or so, or whatever, for that time period that really helps them and gets the full impact of laughter and the health benefits of it. So simple, things like that are very simple. And these exercises are very simple to use too. So that's important. I want to point that out to you. And an example of that would be, or some of the things I want to kind of stress is how important this is. We need this more than ever right now. So it's really important we do this. And we need to have a positive attitude too, because that's really important. Also, I want to point out too, as we go along here, I talked a lot about laughter. We're talking a lot about laughter right now. But I also wanted to focus too, that people ask me this, another question, is what is the difference between laughter and humor? What is the difference between laughter and humor? And how I really explain it is laughter is a natural instinct. We all have the ability to laugh, Laughter is its own language. And being born as an infant, well, all of a sudden, immediately we have the ability to laugh. But with humor, it's a little different. It's kind of a vehicle for laughter. But also, it really, humor really depends on some things here. Like it really depends on your taste, your mood at the moment, the culture you live in, your intelligence, your language. So particularly around culture, every culture has its own, how they look at humor in different ways, in their own context of how they look at humor. So that's just a lot of different things that we have to remember about humor and how that affects all of us. And there's something called toxic humor, which is laughing at other people's expense. And that's not what I do here. And that's why we get rid of jokes, because people could take jokes the wrong way. It can be very threatening and very hurtful. So we remove the jokes so we don't have to have that problem. Or, anyway. So that's, I just want to point that out to you so you have an idea the differences between laughter and humor. That's really important. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do our next exercise. And this is going to be a fun one. They're all fun, right? And this is called the rowboat laugh. Okay, so we're all sitting in a rowboat and we're rowing and pulling the oars like this, like this. Yeah, having a nice time out in the pond somewhere, and it's just on a beautiful sunny day, and all of a sudden you see a little bird come around, and go. And we start to laugh. So we go, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Ho, 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 ha, 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 ho, ho, ho. Woo! Excellent, excellent. All right, take another deep breath. So we'll come toward our very end of our program here together. And so we're going to do a couple last things, but I just want to thank you for joining me all the viewers out there. Hope you had as much fun as I did doing this, because I love to laugh. I love sharing this wonderful thing around laughter yoga. So it's wonderful. So I'm glad you were able to join me here today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do kind of what they call a laughter meditation. Because a lot of, because Dr. Kataria, the gentleman I talked about earlier, the founder of laughter yoga, found it important to include meditation in these laughter yoga sessions, and how that kind of centers all of us and helps us relax, especially after we're doing all these exercises and we get, get tired. So we kind of get settled and get centered and focus better when we do these laughter meditation at the very end. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to do a little laughter meditation right now. So just close your eyes for a second. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. All the laughing bit you've been doing here together. Take a deep breath. Just remember all the good things that are happening to you right now through laughter. How much better you feel. How you're breathing. Hopefully you're breathing better. Breathe in all that fresh air, all that fresh oxygen. So just relax. Okay, just relax. And we're kind of just laughing for no reason right now. Here we go. Oh. Take another deep breath. Hope you feel better. Hope you're feeling good. So the last thing I want to do before we end here together is, this is called the 3 cheers. Okay, so wherever you're standing or sitting, wherever you are right now, just get up, stand up, and do the 3 cheers with me. Okay, and this is how this goes. Okay, so we're gonna go. Do our hands like this, like this. I am the happiest person in the world, and raise our hand like this. Yes, I am the healthiest person in the world. Yes, I love weekends. Yes, ho ho ho, ha ha ha, 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 ho ho ho, ha ho ho, ha ha ha, ho ho ho, ha ha ha, ho ho ho. Woo! Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being with me here today. And let's keep on laughing, and I hope you had as much fun as I did. Okay, and just keep on laughing, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and have a wonderful weekend. All right, take care. Bye-bye.